My journey starts by hiring a motorbike, the only way to reach a farmer tucked deep in the countryside. With every bump on these dusty roads, I get closer to the real stories that matters. This is Farm with Maxwell, where we dive into the heart of rural setting, explore animal health challenges, and meet farmers making a difference. Whether it's treating a cow, or introducing a new feed supplement, or just sharing a cup of tea in the village, every trip brings something new. So hop and ride with me, because farming isn't just a job, it's a lifestyle. So welcome, so that we can dive deep on how to construct this chicken house, and make sure we watch to the end so that we get learn about something. Let's dive in, let's get started. Welcome. Yo, welcome my good people. Hello and welcome to Farm with Maxwell. Today we are going to learn on how to build a a simple, cost-effective chicken house using local available material. Whether you're a beginner, farmer, or someone who is looking to upgrade your chicken shelter, this video is for you. Let's get started. And before I get started, make sure that you like my video, subscribe, comment, and actually turn on the notification bar so that we can learn something about this making a simple chicken house. Yeah, so where I am today, I've just visited a farmer from an area called PAG, so that the farmer is constructing a very simple house that when I show you this house, you'll really appreciate. Yeah, let me just put the back camera so that you can see the structure that is being built here, so that we can learn something about this design and we can really appreciate about something about this design. So let us just look at the structure, then we appreciate. You can see working is in progress. This is the owner here. Everything working is in progress, just building a simple structure so that it can sustain birds here, which are the chicken. He fully ventures to chicken farming, as you can see. Yeah, this is the design of the house that he's constructing. That is his children. So this is the way the design of this house is. You can really appreciate. Yeah, very simple, very encouraging, cost effective, with actually some of the material that are locally available. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just to show you step-by-step guide on how to construct such a house and what he's doing right now. You can see the way he's just building this house. You can see this is the walling from this side. This is the walling. He has to put the walling until up here in front. This will be the front. Yeah, this front he has to put something like a wire mesh, and that back place there he'll be putting another walling same as this one. Yeah, putting this walling really helps a lot. And a house like this, yeah, a house like this can accommodate more than 5, and because he's just going to put double house. Yeah, so that means that is the first floor, another floor you put in the middle of this house, so that to be double. Yeah, and down here he has to put wire mesh down there, and the separation also, which will be almost here in the middle, another wire mesh, so that means it will be double. And there up, roofing with a roof that is transparent, maybe for sunlight. He has to put it there so that these birds can enjoy good environment. Yeah, I was talking about, you can see the whole process starts by digging a hole, then they place that timber, that tree there, and it acts now as a post. So this actually it reinforces the entire house. Yeah, you can see the way it is being constructed systematically. Here no rush. Yeah, here is how things are happening here, which is very this is dedication. So this house can accommodate more than 500 birds, yeah. The top and the bottom, yeah. There on top around 200 birds. Here down around another 200 birds, yeah. Remember, when you're building such a house, it's just about when you see something not going on well, you just destroy and rebuild it, yeah. Here's work, work and work, operation, operation and operations, yeah. Dedication from one point to another. Wataka kuweka mbili ya juu na ya chini. Yeah. Yeah, you have to divide two. So that means you'll be having a separation here. Hapa katikati. Here in the middle going there. Separation, eh? Then double. Then utakuwa na milango mbili pia. The other side. Yeah. The other side with this side. Yeah. Yeah, I was telling you that there is something that it is called putting oil. This is curing. Yeah.
It's mainly made for raising young stock.
Oh, for young stock only. Yeah, you see it is being oiled so that to prevent this is curing of this wood so as to prevent termites from attacking this pole, yeah. I told you even these poles that are here, they have been done that way so as to prevent termites, yeah? Termites from attacking these poles. Yeah, you can see what is happening, and construction is ongoing here. Yeah, construction is ongoing. That is now cutting using a saw. Remember I told you guys nobody is yes? Yeah, here in the village everybody works alone. Because this is all about dedication. You must be knowing on how to do some things, yeah. You don't call a fundi to build a structure like this. You just dedicate yourself, then you'll be doing this housing. So I usually tell people one time I'll be constructing a house as this. When I'll get money. Yes. Yeah. Usijiumize hapo. Yeah, you can see working is in progress. Yeah, working is in progress. You can see even a hole is being dug there so that all the operations can be done. There is a question that people usually ask me, and let me just handle that question so that we can then proceed from there. So some people usually ask me why a good chicken house is important. This is the reason why you should be having a good chicken house. One of the things is to protection from the predators, yeah? Which is predators, weather and theft, yeah? As you can see, he has to put a roofing there so that to protect from weather. You can see we have a fence here. This is a fence, natural fence that protects from predator, and this is the separation from the neighbor. So that means it is capable of preventing predators to gain entry here, and even theft. because this is around the homestead, his homestead, so that means that in terms of theft, it is actually it is very safe. Another thing, it is to keep these birds dry and warm. You can see the way is actually is just making this house. Yeah, it is somehow raised from the ground, and we can see the way it is being actually is protecting. You can see there is this sideway. Yeah, now here he has just started closing this sideways so that to protect actually to keep them safe. Yeah, and after this, something about warmth, he will be protecting warmth by putting maybe something like a clothing here up to down, so that's to protect from harsh weather and the entire thing. So another thing is good housing improves egg laying and health and productivity. So when you construct a very good house, yeah, remember you will keep these place safe and actually away from any problem. Yeah, away from any problem. Maybe even the hens will be laying eggs because they will minimum distraction and disturbance. Yeah, another thing is to reduce spread of diseases. Usually when you raise chicken in an enclosure like this, remember it has been protected from incidences of diseases because it is away from the entry where visitors pass. So like now you can see it is in the back of the house. That is the house. Now it is here back, so no any visitor can come here. Another thing about putting them in maybe in an enclosure like this, prevent them to maybe scavenge outside, so that it means when they're scavenging outside, it will be reducing incidences of diseases and the entire thing. So I'm going to dive through the requirements that somebody needs in building a house like this. One of the requirements is about timber. You can see you will require some timbers. This is a timber here for separation, and those are timbers. You see the work is progressing. Then a wire mesh. This is one of the wire mesh. This is a wire mesh that will be placed. Another plastic wire mesh is here, so that means there's some wire mesh will be placed here. So another thing is about nail and hammer. So we have a lot of nails here. So when I'm talking about nails, let me show. This is a hammer but used for different thing. Let me just show you some hammer here. Hizo misumari mmeweka?
The nail.
Yeah. Oh, you have nails here. So these are the nails here. These are the nails. We can have a look. We have nails inside here, and you can see that is the hammer that is it is doing its work. Yeah, that is the hammer. So another thing that we require roofing. Yeah, the roofing materials they will put some iron sheet there on top there. Then another thing is about the saw. We have a saw here. This is a saw here. Then they are using even this one. This is a tape measure here. You can see this is a tape measure. Remember, this is a village setup. That's why you are seeing things are here, there, and there. So another thing is maybe when designing these actually something like this house. Yeah, remember you can see some oil here. So that means when you see here down there is some oil. That means these timbers, yeah, these trees were treated before them being placed as posts. So another thing is about step construction. Yeah, one of the things that before you construct this house, you have to see well drained and dry area. Like you can see there is a protective house there. So that means they will be roofing this house, so that means that this place is safe and well protected against predators and other things. Yeah, another thing it is in the homestead, so that means in terms of close to water source. Yeah, because this is a homestead, because people require water to drink, so that means thing is about frame construction. Yeah, where they have just dug a hole and installed a vertical. There we can have a hole was dug, then this is a vertical tree there, and some people call them posts, so that is a vertical post there. And actually they have now nailed some of the trees horizontally. You can see this like this one. This is the surface. You can see the surface now. It has been placed horizontally. Alafu Another thing is about actually the walling. You can see this is walling. They have placed with timbers from there down until there up. It will be entirely about it will be the same, yeah. It will be placed until up with the same design and everything, yeah. Another thing is to leave gaps, yeah. You can see we have gaps here for aeration, so that means air can really penetrate here. So that means it has a very good ventilation, yeah. Another thing is about iron sheet will be in roofing. That iron sheet will be placed there, and which will be slope, yeah. It will be slope toward this area so that it can allow drainage. Then when we are talking about floor, yeah, I usually recommend people to put a raised floor. Like you can see, this is the distance from the ground until where we'll be having the first separation, yeah. The first separation will be here, so that means this distance from here to here, it is around 2 feet, yeah. Then the birds will now will be from here, so that means this is one of the best designs that I can usually encourage people to put, and I'll tell you the reason why. This is just the floor is just elevated above the ground, yeah. Another thing, when this house will be complete, I'll come do a video when this house is complete, where you'll be seeing installation of nesting and roostling, yeah. So that means it has to be having the installed wooden box for egg laying and place rounded roosting bars for sleeping, yeah. Remember, I usually tell you, just put something that encourages chicken to maybe perch on top so that they can be sleeping there. So another thing that I'm going to handle is about this type of design, yeah. Remember, I told you just a local house where it is you try to make this chicken happy. So that's it about this housing. So when you want to construct a house like this back in your premise, yeah, it's ongoing. If you want to construct something like this, make sure you construct this house. Is very cheap, and it can cost around, because actually these trees and the entire timber, they are just locally found here. So that means the cost of this house, it is around 50,000 shillings, yeah. So that we can get that this house can be finished with that budget. So when somebody wants to construct a house like this, make sure that you gather the necessary materials so that you can start this housing very, very quickly, so as you can bring the chicks here. I usually tell people that a venture about poultry farming is very profitable, and once somebody dive in that venture, you'll get a lot of money, a lot of fortune. Me, I don't do poultry farming. I don't keep any other animal because lack of finances, yeah. You can see these are dedicated farmer that has decided to venture to this poultry farming, and he does a lot of agriculture, yeah, in his homestead, which a lot of people can really appreciate, yeah. A lot of people can really appreciate, yeah. That's construction of this house for chicken. I really appreciate for your time, guys. So make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share to others so that they can watch and really learn. That's enough for today. Goodbye for now, till we meet again. Goodbye.